everyone, I'm Kat, and this morning I am opening up a kiln load. My wonderful husband is holding the camera so we can get some good shots. This is my L&L. Anyway, it's the 23 tall with 3-inch bricks. It's going to be used dramatically in the next week because I have a show. And there's going to be some good things, I know, on the top, decent things. In the middle, maybe some bad things. In the bottom, hopefully not so bad, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm opening now. Want to peek at the top? He's afraid to peek in the top. That's not your mug. That's not a mug I made. He's showing store-bought mug. Okay. So, here's a plate I made. And it has purple from Amazing Glaze, and it has John's Cash Blue, and I just did a half and half dip. This part was a little bit watered down, so it made kind of a different shading when I lifted up. But anyway, kind of cool. Shiny. Kind of cool on the bottom too. Of course, no name, but I'm still gonna put it in the show. Okay. This is made out of buffalo wallow clay, and I went with black and white, but because it's buffalo wallow clay, it made it look like almost a rutile with kind of a dark, but kind of looks cool. I signed that one. This is Speckled Buff. I'm not a super fan because it's so rough. I'm gonna have to grind down the bottom because it is rough, but the top looks kind of cool. I used my Galaxy combo. I'll show you on the next one exactly what kind of combination it is. Oh, it did run. Advancer shelf saved the day. Look at that. I didn't cut myself because I'm not going to touch it, but I'll be able to save it. Thanks to the Advancer shelf. Yay, you. If this did it, I'm sure the other one did. But anyway, what I did is I did Lynette's Opal on the bottom. Then I did a coat of licorice. And then I did a coat of, I think this one was either the blue or the spearmint. So there's two different ones that I used. That looks like spearmint. So it kind of gives it a galaxy look. Galaxy. Once I fix the bottom. That means a lot more stuff is going to be sticking to the shelf. Unfortunately. Here's another little plate that I did. This was on the Laguna. And I used Chun Blue here on the stripe. Lynette's Opal. I can't remember what all I used there. But it's pretty. Oh, so pretty. I made a little spoon rest to sell. I have a show coming up that is on the 30th. Conserve some space here. Here's my tones. 4, 5, this is 6, this is 7. I might put the temperature like a degree or two hotter in here. Pausing. Okay, so here's the next load. I put it on the Advancer shelf because I was concerned. I used a couple glazes I haven't used in a while, and I was worried. I thinned them down. I put it to what I believed was a good specific gravity, but I was worried that they would run onto the shelf. And I was not wrong. If this wasn't Advancer shelves, I'd be looking at not ever being able to use these pieces. But we're going to start with the good ones, maybe. Oh, this one's heavy. A potter, and see, even it ran. So I've got a lot of grinding to do. Good thing I have my diamond core grinder. But it turned out really pretty, I think. And that was the one I wasn't worried about. Oh, man alive. Okay. Here's a little vase I slip cast.
That's cool.
It turned out really neat. Yeah, it turned out really cool. It's all covered. I touched this vase while I was glazing it at least, I'm going to say 6 or 7 times. And I added all these things to cover up any of the fingerprints that I did. So, cute little vase. I learned how to slip cast, and it's not as easy as people act. Act like that. That was tough. Here's, oh, that one's actually turned out good. Another little vase. John's Cash Blue, Chun Blue. Here's what part of my galaxy. Okay, this will be a refire. Will it? I can't tell. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, this is licorice with John's Cash Blue on the top. Let's see here. No, I don't feel, it's not bare. Anyway, it looks like it has the pox. Oh, blooper. So, it's a cool little vase. I'm pulling out the stuff I know didn't. Here's Chun with John's Cash Blue. I like the way that ran. And I think I put, if I'm remembering right, yes I did, Strontium Crystal Magic on the top, just a little this far on it. That's my first time to be using Strontium Crystal Magic. It turned out really cute. One of my angels. I'm going to put a luster on her. I'm going to put some gold just on the halo. Has a little color there. Probably touched it 5 or 6 times too. Who knows? Okay. This is spearmint or licorice with John's Cash Blue. We're getting close to the part. I use this Strontium Crystal Magic with a little bit of spearmint. I just put the spearmint right here. Look at how much it ran. That's crazy. Crazy. But pretty. Working my way down to the ones that are look really bad stuck. Another little planter, hole in the bottom, everything. Did a little half and half. I like that half and half combo thing. My little Christmas tree. Doesn't that look cool? Little base. It's a good thing I had the base on it, because otherwise you see what happens. Well, that turned out really cool. I was going for a little flocked look on the ends. So it did what I wanted it to. Anybody want to buy it? We're going to go for like, what, $80, $90 you think? I think that's appropriate. Okay, here we go. These are my big pieces too. I'm going to start with this one, which will require massive grinding, if I even bother. I may not bother with it. It's not too fond of it anyway, but yeah, this may not be. I may not do this one.
Cat toy.
Not a cat toy, because that would be cut. Okay, here we go. This is something I wouldn't do. Look at that. My name will be ground off. All this stuff will be ground off, but we're going to see if I can save it. The base is pretty thick, so I made the base thick, the base of the vase thick. But look how cool that looks. That spearmint is a runner. But look in the inside too. Pretty cool. But can I save the bottom? I'm going to say yes because that's thick. I'm going to put this bad one over here that's not going to be saved. Well, I might not put that here either. We'll put this in here. Why is it the big pieces? This is the one I was concerned about. Anyway, just a vase. Not as thrilling, but I'll grind it up and nah, I don't know. It weighs a ton. Okay. Here's a hand-built vase. Everything okay? Don't know. I mean, I could probably fix this one. Isn't that cool? The colors are pretty cool. Don't know what that's all about. But Strontium Crystal Magic did its thing there. Yeah. Right in there. I'm going to have to refire once I grind it down. Okay, we can pause. Do you want to stop it totally and then?
I got it.
Okay. Okay, now we're looking in the inside of the last bit of the kiln load. Pull out the cones. So I got a good cone 6 down there. It got nice and warm. I've got, this is where I'm getting short, some more angels. Hot off the presses. They're still slightly warm. I'm going to put them in a luster firing. And like I said, with the halos, make the halos all gold. They all have different wings and looks. Wings, then different wings, and then different wings. Now these are my mugs and cups. This was the, I don't know, I thought this, yeah, this is the Buffalo Wallow clay with rutile. That turned out cute. A little mug. It is okay. Yeah, I'll just have to grind the bottom down because it's like, I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, I used purple from Amazing Glaze and dipped the rim in floating blue. So there's that. It's a cute little mug. The remaining bowl, you can see I dipped, it's just really rough. I'm not too big a fan of this clay. We sanded it and did everything. But maybe somebody likes a rough bowl, I don't know. Maybe I might re-glaze it and refire it to try to cover up some of the fill. I did this in rutile and then the floating blue to look like my other bowl, but it doesn't look like my other bowl. This was the only bowl that survived because I broke the other one while I was trying to show pictures of it while I was, it looks kind of leopardy though. Oh, okay. I thought this one was, this is just a glaze test. This was Buffalo Wallow, but I'm going to be using this for my pottery. I'm going to put my underglazes and stuff like that in there. Chun blue and John's Cash Blue. That turned out okay. It has a thick enough coat. Maybe I just need a thick enough coat on this to reglaze it. Okay. This is some clay I marbled and did a clear and then a slight dip of chine from Amazing Glaze. This is Odyssey Clear from Amazing Glaze. This is just another little thing I made that started out bigger, but then I kept messing it up and it became a very tiny little bowl cup. So that'll be for my paints and my glazes and stuff too. Don't know what happened on this. I'm gonna have to dip the top and refire it because this is my Buffalo Wallow, and for some reason it didn't like to stay on the rim, so it just went on down. I'm trying to think what I dipped it in because it looks like maybe I need to thicken it up or something. We'll see. Maybe I've got it too thin now. That would have been cute. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. And this is the, oh, yeah, I signed it. This is the, whatever clay. What am I even talking about? What clay is this? Laguna Speckled Buff. I did a very odd design. I thought it was kind of cool looking. And then dipped it in, looks like my Galaxy stuff that I made. Anyway, it's kind of cool looking. See if I can reach the other two. I'm gonna fall in and he's gonna cook me. This is purple with the licorice on top. And one more mug. All in all, this isn't the great unloading I had last time, but we're actually getting really, really close to where it'll start being more consistent. This is kind of a cool little cup. It's chine, and you can see the speckles underneath with the speckled buff. And it's thick enough to cover up the rough filling of the clay. And then this is all of these in the middle. This is Al's Winter White that I used for a liner glaze. And so it's not white on this clay because it's a darker clay. Pretty cool. Overall, I can't say I'm unhappy or surprised by any of it. I kind of worried about the vases being overloaded because spearmint is a question mark. Anyway, cheers.